It's after 8 here on Radio 2000. This is Life, Love and All, and we are talking the hot seat. And I've got Gabi in the studio, pretty lady, I must tell you.
Oh,
Guys, if you really want to see, we're live on our YouTube channel, on the Radio 2000 YouTube channel, and on the Radio 2000 YouTube channel, and on our Facebook page. We are live there, and you can see Gabi right there. How are you, ma'am? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us, Gabi. Gabi is, she's Gabi Motuba. I should actually put that out. Beautiful voice and an award-winning artist.
Thank you. Yes, as of recently.
How exciting is that?
It's awesome. It's been quite a blessing at this time in my life. I think it came at the perfect moment. So I'm just taking it in,
And taking it all in and appreciating all of it.
For sure.
All right. Well, we're going to play a few songs that were chosen. We were supposed to have you and Manana in the studio. He will hopefully, we're not sure if he's going to join us later, but we are still in good company with you. So
I
we
appreciate that.
We're good. We're good. All right. So let's start with one of your songs, Order My Steps. And you'll tell us more about that song when we come back, yeah? Lovely.
Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Sure. Gabi,
Yes.
that's like a story. I'm listening to it as we're chatting, but I'm like, this is, you do a lot of storytelling in your music, don't you?
I do.
How did you get into jazz so young?
Yeah, my father.
Okay,
He was the
okay.
major influence in my decision to go the jazz route, but also via university.
I was about to say you're a jazz major.
Yes, yes.
Sure.
So Tshwane University of Technology has this jazz program that is quite rigorous and robust, and it allows us to perform and do all this stuff. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it kind of just took over. Jazz kind of just took over,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
just
Tell me about the song.
Order My Steps is a song about hope.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was trying to, I was trying to speak to the idea of like being intentional
Okay.
about, about positivity, about intentional about the decisions
That you make?
that I make,
Okay.
and that are happening in the world around me.
Yeah.
Well, about the decisions that I can control.
I was about to say that. Now,
Yeah,
it's interesting that you go there, because I was going to say, I mean, decisions are it's so tough, especially if you say around the world.
yes,
Some of them, there's nothing we can do.
exactly.
How does that make you feel, especially in your space?
I don't know. For me, music is really a love.
Yeah.
So even in those moments where it doesn't give back, there is some kind of sustainability that allows me to just continue going.
Okay.
I think, like the previous conversation that you were having, this idea of
Yes,
purpose.
yes,
Purpose
yes.
is like a real driving force. I can't explain and say that all the decisions I made were like so perfect.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
think through purpose and through trust and doing the work and just staying at it, it helped me to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've just won, you and Manana
Yes.
have just won Young Artist of the Year for Standard Bank, right?
Yes.
We'll come back and talk about that just after a quick break. But I think, firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Very well deserved.
Thank you.
We'll talk more about it and what it's done for you, and also allowing you to also get on that stage now, get on that Joy of Jazz stage. So we'll talk about that when we come back just after this.
Yay! How am I? Even me, I'm a winner. It's me. It's me.
That could be you. Win a car is on at Tops. Stand to win one of 7 custom Hyundai Extra Executives and culture prizes worth over 300,000 Rand. Live your culture and it could be you. For even more chances, follow Tops to discover how you can play to win a car online. Mara, don't stall. Competition runs until 10 May. Tops, turn up epic. T's and C's apply. Not for persons under the age of 18.
I see, Shaggy. Be in the game. Show your love for D-Ski with Hollywood Bets. We're taking the soccer season to new heights. You could win a share of 4 million Rand in cash and prizes, including an all-new Toyota Hilux double cab or Toyota Starlet Cross. All you have to do is bet 10 Rand or more on any soccer fixture online or at your nearest branch. Bet now and strike for glory. T's and C's apply. Hollywood Sportsbook is a licensed betting operator. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. South African Responsible Gambling Foundation toll-free counseling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp help to 076 675 0710.
Life, love, and all. Monday to Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Mapaseka on Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
It's the little things that matter, like the pretty wings on butterflies. They can cannot fly without them. They would die without them. That's how I feel about you. The way you steal my jacket when it's cold and turn and hug me just to keep me warm. It doesn't really work, but I don't even mind it. 'Cause you laugh at my jokes when they're getting old. I hope we grow the same way too. When you look closer, the little things matter the most. Like a bouquet that needs a flower, and a flower needs a seed. It's the seconds that make up eternity. That's you and me. Oh, that's you and me. Oh, it's the little things that matter. Like a grain of wheat at harvest time. Both nourishing and tasteful, blowing in the wind, it looks so graceful. Reminds me of the way you move. You ask me questions even I don't know. To every movie scene and every show, it doesn't make no sense, but I kinda like it the most. Like a bouquet that needs a flower, and a flower needs a seed. It's the seconds that make up eternity. That's you and me. Oh, 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 that's you and me. Oh, 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 no. Breath of fresh air when I suffocate. In my head too much you regulate. It's too busy, help me meditate. When I'm ill, you're what I take. Breath of fresh air when I suffocate. In my head too much you regulate. It's too busy, help me meditate. When I'm ill, you're what I take. Breath of fresh air when I suffocate. In my head too much you regulate. It's too busy.
From R&B to hip hop, soul and jazz, music as you like it. This is Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Into the earth she places, being watered and ancestral becoming. The moist from the elements rest in place. The fire, the earth, the wind, the water. From the womb of life comes the grateful that breaks the peaceful rest of the innocent child. A disruption, an encounter with the other. Oh, being watered, and ancestral becoming, the moist from the elements rest in place. The fire, the earth, the wind, the water. From the womb of life comes the great fall that break the peaceful rest of the innocent child. A disruption, an encounter with the other.
I'm lost in song. I'm like just so mesmerized by both your voices, you and Manana. Wow, Manana's joining us on the line. Let's wear your can so that we can hear him. Hey, Manana, how are you?
Okay, how are you doing?
Lovely, thank you. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Lovely, lovely. What are you working on, Manana? You couldn't be here because you're busy, busy, busy. What are you working on?
Yeah, we're actually on tour at the moment, so we're just getting ready to go to Eastern Cape this weekend, finishing off the album. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I've got Gabi in the studio, and both of you having won the Young Achiever, the Young, Barakingi?
Standard Bank
Young Artist Awards,
yes.
Right? That's it. The Standard Bank Young Artist Award, and also having the opportunity now to perform on the Joy of Jazz stage in September when that happens. How do you guys feel? How do you feel, Manana?
Humbled, I think, is the right way to put it. I've known obviously of Gabi's music and career for years, and I think both of us have been putting efforts into our craft for years. So to receive this honor at this time, I think, I know for Gabi it's well deserved, and for me, I feel like it's really humbling to be credited for the work put in.
Humble, he is. Humble, he is. Well, it's actually well deserved for both of you, I must say. Both of you are exceptional vocalists, and I think even better artists. So you guys are both amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to just go to Manana quickly again. And just because you're on the phone, I know we've been talking to Gabi just for a few minutes before you came on. You started, at some point, you had a group in Cape Town, right? With, was it Zoe Mudicha and Langamavuso, right?
Yes, that's true.
King, Seba Kapstad. Was that what it's called? What it was called?
No. So Zoe and I eventually joined a group called Seba Kapstad, but initially with Langamavuso, we were actually performing in Cape Town Reses, University of Cape Town Reses, called, the group was called Soul Sessions. Yeah.
But that's amazing, hey?
Yeah.
Sure. Now, why I was going there is to find out from you guys how it feels to have started there in a group together and to see all of you, how you've all just evolved in this industry.
Yeah, I think we all took different, and I think, journeys to get to this point where we've, you know, kind of solidified our places in our careers. But it's been really beautiful to be able to go to each other's shows, to support each other at album launches, and you know, see the growth individually. Yeah, I've also learned a lot from both those Lulanga. Like they obviously got to Joburg and started solidifying their careers a lot earlier than I did. So I've picked up a lot of things from them. I've asked them for a lot of advice as well on how to navigate the industry. So yeah, it's been really awesome to shoot.
That's a beautiful one. It's an interesting story from you guys. Gabi, you are, like your story, you are at TUT as well. You studied music. You're also teaching now, right?
Yes.
At Wits, are you? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I teach voice and improvisation, jazz improvisation at the Wits University.
Sure. What do you mean jazz improvisation? Take us through that. Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay. Basically, I teach voice as craft, you know.
So I could come in with my not so great voice.
Yes.
And you would direct me, and
I would direct you, and I would teach you how to use your voice in an effective way, how to make a really, really strong impact, or you know, for people to kind of hear you the way that you want to be heard. I strengthen your voice, and I also strengthen your ear, which is the very big part of singing, being able to hear very well, to hear clearly, to listen clearly, and to hear those, you know, cues. So
are you saying any artist, any person can become a good singer?
Yes, that is my belief.
Really?
Yes.
Even Rona Baleng vocally wounded.
Well, especially Lona, Lona especially.
Hey, Manana, do you also believe the same?
Listen, I think, you know, my philosophy differs slightly, but that is why I'm not, I haven't been given the heavy weight of, you know, educating the minds of the future generation. But I understand, obviously. I was actually talking to Gabi about this, you know, when we were still doing shoots and stuff earlier, that I think the people that get the honor of being her students are truly learning from someone who is passionate about, you know, improving people's gifts and talents. And I don't think everyone has that, how do I say, the skill to be able to do that properly. So, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no, I would take her up on the offer, and then, I also just know what a challenge that would be for her. So let's be nice to Gabi and not do that. Tell me about the song Patiently. Manana, we're going to, I mean, that's a beautiful, we just played Little Things, by the way. One of my faves, I got to tell you.
Thank you.
And then we played Flower Goddess from Gabi, another beautiful one. Guys, your music is just something else, eh? I must say, to both of you, you don't... I need to say this right. I don't want to say you don't sound South African because South Africa's not good. No, South Africa's amazing. But you guys are of international standards. I think that's a better way of putting it.
Thank you.
So you sound very like us, but internationally. Does that make sense? You sound like... Quincy Jones plays a soul would listen to you guys and be like, yeah. Let me write a song for these guys. You know, that big. That's how you guys sound. That's amazing. I think you guys sound absolutely amazing. How has your music been received, Gabi?
Really well, internationally.
That you see.
Yeah. So I've had the privilege of, you know, touring different countries in Europe and America, and collaborating with different artists, sonic artists, jazz musicians as well. So I've had quite, that, you know, kind of the world has welcomed me in a really, really lovely way.
That's beautiful. And Manana, how have you been received?
I think I'm echoing what Gabi just said. I think it has been heartwarming to see people receive the music well. People have been very kind. People are keen to come to shows, and the music is giving me the privilege of working with different artists from all over the world. So it's been a good journey.
That's beautiful. And I mean, when you started, well, I don't know if it's when you started, but when you were, for example, at the Drakensberg, you were with the Drakensberg Choir, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So when you were there, did you think that your music would be this big? Was that the dream, even back then?
To be honest, I think back then I wasn't even thinking of what it would be to be an adult, let alone a career in music.
There's that. Not the adult. The adult part I get. Oh my gosh. In fact, if we knew better, we would never have become adults.
Yeah. I think I've had different iterations of a music career. At some point, I thought I was going to be like Michael Bublé, singing big band jazz music. At some point, I thought I'd be a pop singer. So there's a lot of different versions of what I thought I'd be doing right now. And even now, I think I'm obviously happy and satisfied with how the journey's been, but there's so much more to do. I think that the beginning of the journey in the Drakensberg was important for the foundation, but I definitely didn't think about what today would look like.
Gabi, have you always had the dream of what today would look like, and is it what you dreamt of?
No, I think I agree with Manana on this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
You were also just, you guys, so hold on. So I want to understand. Are you guys telling me that, I mean, when we were small, we would have different dreams. I dreamt of being a doctor all the time. Mm-hmm. And I would play doctor with everyone. And I'd be the one who's always forcing the people and clubbing the injection. I was always that girl.
Okay.
And if you're feeling sick, please lie down, let me feel your head. Oh my gosh. Because I get we were just playing at that time. What were you guys playing?
I was singing.
You see, this is what I mean.
Yeah. I was definitely, but I didn't know how it was going to look like this. I didn't know that the journey was going to end me, like this was going to be the path, I just wanted to sing. I was listening to Beyonce, so I just thought, hey, I'm the next Beyonce. Like,
wait, are you saying when you were young, you were listening to Beyonce?
I was, yes. I was listening to Destiny's Child then. So she was still in the girl group, Destiny's Child. I think Rihanna had just also come out.
Guys, I feel so old at this moment.
No, yeah. We were MTV babies. I mean, I don't know about Manana.
Wait. Manana, who are you listening to?
So I have a very weird relationship with that era of music because, I mean, in choir school, we were listening to a combination of Johann Sebastian Bach, Mozart, Brahms, and then we also were given an education on Ladies Music Black Mambazo. So, like, I have a time when all I was listening to was old classical music, and then the first kind of rebellious phase of listening was probably D'Angelo, Music Soul Child, Erykah Badu. So that is kind of the combination of my listening history.
That's very interesting. Whoa, guys. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with more songs, more music, and chats. We've got Gabi Motuba and Manana. Gabi's in the studio, Manana's on the line, and they're both on the hot seat.
New from the House of Citroën.
So stylish.
470-litre boot space. I need it.
Keyless entry, so chic.
Cruise control. Oh, bonjour.
4-year or 60,000 kilometer service plan, oui.
The stylish, all-new Citroën Basalt is here. You want a piece of it. Starting from 354,900 Rand. Register now for limited deal assist of up to 40,000 Rand. Visit citroen.co.za. T's and C's apply.
ShopRite's deal drop is here. Save on your little one's essentials. Get any 2 value packs of Huggies Dry Comfort Nappies for 220 Rand. Save 100 Rand. 4 days only. Thursday 7 to Sunday 10 May. Only at ShopRite.
Have you explored the new radio2000.co.za? It's your all-access pass to everything Radio 2000. Catch up on shows you missed. Get the scoop on your favorite presenters. And stay in the loop on upcoming events. Plus, discover how you can get in on the action and advertise with Radio 2000. Radio 2000, beyond the airwaves. Connect with us online at radio2000.co.za. Our music, your memories, amplified.
still feel like 16, wide-eyed and full of dreams, thinking about what can be, what can be. Wish someone else would pay my bills, give me a pill for all my ills, to a bank account, deposit 100 mil. Cause I just feel like I'm in crisis. Nothing's wrong, just don't know where my life is. Going on 30, but nothing suffices. Tryna be happy with the life I live, setting up for future kids. But I need strength nobody can give, so I'll just wait. I will be patient and hear what you say. When there is trouble coming my way, down on my knees, hear me, Lord, when I pray. I will be patient, I'll patiently wait. Patiently wait. I've been comparing this and that, counting other people's money, and fell flat on my face. I should be further than where I'm at. I wanna make my parents proud, invite them to shows in front of an actual crowd, people singing my songs out loud. But until then I'll wait. I will be patient and hear what you say. When there is trouble coming my way, down on my knees, hear me, Lord, when I pray. I will be patient, I'll patiently wait. I will be patient and hear what you say. When there is trouble coming my way, down on my knees, hear me, Lord, when I pray. I will be patient, I'll patiently wait.
Patiently, Manana. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful music. Gabi has just been trying to convince me here that I can sing. Manana, I mean, you're an amazing artist. Are you also of the opinion that anyone can sing, guys?
I think most people in Southern Africa can sing, for sure.
What is most? Obviously, clearly I'm out. Clearly, he's being so diplomatic about it. I'm clearly out of the most. We get that part. But when you say, what determines the most? What do you mean by most?
I think, in my experience, I think music plays a different role in this part of the world than it does in most other parts. I think if you go to Europe, and even certain parts of South America, and maybe not South America, but in the West, certainly of America and Europe, the music is a piece of art that is usually performed by an individual on stage and then appreciated by an audience. But with us, I think it plays such a big part of our culture, whether it's weddings, funerals, birthdays, that I think ears are developed differently here. So I think most people in our region have musical ears, which means they can either hold a tune or sing well. You know, I think because of that, most people sing relatively well, or at least can hear, music well. I don't know.
Does singing to Manana's song and singing with his tone and everything else still count as singing well? Because if I can do that, but switch it off and then it's gone.
So I will. This is where I agree with Gabi. I think I always tell people that I'm I am only the product of years and years of training and education. I tell people that I know that there are people that are supremely talented and didn't need training and didn't need, maybe the tutelage of an educator, but I definitely needed every single piece of training that I got. And I give credit to every single educator that helped me get to this point. I definitely don't think I'd be able to sing like this without the training.
Sure. Yeah. Did you get any training, Gabi?
Yeah.
You also went?
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. From primary school.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't do the whole choir thing? Okay. The whole choir thing where you hold your hands together and you sing but you don't know what everybody's... You are just screaming, all of you.
Well, I wasn't screaming. I was definitely singing.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember just singing in primary school. There was one song that we did, Panis Angelicus.
Okay.
So this was I think part of the choral syllabus.
Okay.
This is a very popular song in choral music.
Okay.
And from then it was very, very serious, and they're like, this is how you sing, and this is how you articulate, this is the posture, this is the sound that you need to make. So I've always taken it seriously, but like Manana saying, it's just years of training.
Okay. I missed the years of training, so that's not going to happen for me. That's fine. Guys, how does it feel to be called? I mean, I can imagine when you were told you are now the winners of this beautiful, amazing young artists award or musicians award. How did that feel for you guys? Manana, she's looking at you, and I know you're waiting for her.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for her. I was going to say, for me, I always tell people that I grew up around a lot of previous winners, and they are respected and extremely skilled, So I've seen what standard the young artist has to be in order to receive the award. And so to be acknowledged, with that group of people, for me, it's a nod that we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction. So it feels good, but it also means, there's more work to be done, because now once you receive the award, it's not just about sitting back and being like, okay, I've done it all. Now we need to be worthy of this, this award as well moving forward.
I hear you. Gabi?
Yeah, it's such a privilege to know, especially because I'm part of the jazz category.
Right.
All the people who've kind of occupied this award. I stand on the shoulders of amazing, incredible giants. Brandilele, Manana, all these amazing musicians, Sia Makuzeni, and it's just such just legends and people that we really, really look up to as young artists. So it's quite humbling, and it's really lovely to be kind of part of the alumni of that award.
Yes, that's amazing. And then to get to perform on that big stage. Joy of Jazz. What does that feel like? What are you hoping for? Tell me about it. Tell me about the excitement.
Well, I was there last year.
Yeah.
So it was incredible. It was very nerve-wracking. It was my first time. But this year I'm coming in with a different sound, different accompanists.
Different. I think a different you.
Yeah, a more kind of like, okay,
I can do this.
I can do this.
Yes,
It's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it, to presenting this new music and to sharing it with everyone.
Lovely.
Yeah, to celebrating this moment with my fellow people.
And you
my
need
fellow
to celebrate.
Yes, I think that's important.
That's very important. Manana?
Yeah, I agree with everything that Gabi just said. It's going to be my first time. Excitement, but also I try to keep a level head, I don't think too hard about being on stage, because I understand that for me it helps to regulate, my performance. So I'm looking forward to it with keenness. But yeah, very, very excited for the platform that is the Sanderbank Jazz Festival Joy of Jazz.
That's amazing. Wow. Well done, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on stage. I'm sure that will be absolutely awesome. Please, they must never put you on different stages at the same time.
I know. I don't think so. I'm on the Dipala stage. I'm not sure. Manana.
Where will you be, Manana? You're on Dipala.
You?
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure, if I'm honest.
Okay. Whatever you do, just not at the same time. I mean,
We'll try.
get us
We'll
so
hear you.
Mantra for that.
Imagine the confusion trying to figure out where do we go, who are we going to listen to. That's going to be a lot. All right, we're going to play another song, Disruption of the Black Child. Gabi, tell me about that.
Yeah, this is when I was doing like sound research on the idea of violence upon like black people,
right.
And I wanted to focus in on like, you know, the implications of violence on black children. And this kind of inspired that. I wanted to kind of suspend this frequency and to play around with it and see what I was able to come up with. So it's part of like, it was part of a research project.
Okay.
So this is also how I create music. I create music in very different kind of ways.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but when I focus in on the research, and then this becomes kind of like the output of the questions that I had.
Let's listen to the song.
Good evening, Radio 2000, our music, your memories, 97.2 to 100 FM South Africa. Why it's working aus Mapaseka is the one and only Lemola Zimbo, all the way from the Western Motlaking. I listen to your show Monday to Thursday, 7 to 9, live and all. Great show as usual as always. You're with a great guest there, Gabi Motuba. A good lady playing some soothing, nice, jazz, classical music. Great show as usual as always. Great weekend also aka Radio 2000. Our music game memories. Radio is the theater of the voice. Blessed weekend. Hey, tada.
Mamela, Ice is in trouble. Ice is in terror. Ice and David, watch out. Bambo Johnson, watch out. Thank you very much for that that beautiful voice note, guys. When you listen to people appreciate your music, so it's one thing to make music because you guys know music and you understand music. You both have studied music very well, and so you know music, right?
Yes.
But when you actually see us appreciating it, I mean, you both have said you were received very well and all of that. It's one thing, but when you see it happen, what does that say?
It's humbling. It's really, it sometimes brings me to tears.
Oh wow!
You know, to see how the impact that the sound is making on people, especially when it arises like different questions. You know, Gabi, what were you thinking? What were what were you composing about? Just in terms of the inquiry, when there's that questioning, that is really quite special.
That's me. You hold on. You just said Gabi. Do you call yourself Gabi or Gabi?
Gabi Sile.
Oh, Gabi Sile. We're busy here Gabifying you.
No, don't Gabify.
Meanwhile, you are Gabi.
Gabi.
Yeah? I cannot know my melody. That's why I didn't think of Gabi.
Yeah, I mean, but
Gabi. Remember that song?
No,
You don't know the song?
I don't know
It's
this.
just that I can't sing. Marionette.
Okay,
You're not thing. It's just that it's also like a freestyle. It's not going to sound the same. Manana, just before we let you go, where are you performing? Tell me more.
Yeah, so this weekend we are in the Eastern Cape, East London, and Gqeberha.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm locking down to finish the album. So then the next time I believe we'll be performing will be beginning.
Okay.
And then we will be in Durban in July and in Cape Town after that, end of July, and then August in Pretoria. But I shall announce exact dates when we're closer to the time. I don't know. I'm not too sure which date everything is happening. But yeah.
All right. Lovely. Gabi, your next performances.
Do I have any performances lined up? I don't think so. But I'm doing other things. Yesterday I was doing a public lecture on sound.
Oh, that's
yeah, so right now I'm really busy with like my sonic studies and kind of sharing that knowledge in as many places as I can, and also on my podcast, the Listening Threshold. Yeah, so all my lectures and workshops are kind of uploaded there. So that's what I'm busy with right now.
Beautiful. And then we'll see you on stage, Joy of Jazz.
Yes, on the 26th of September,
yes,
on the Deepala stage, I'll be showcasing my new body of work called Sounds from a Black Girl.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing both of you on stage. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
It's 9 o'clock now. Time for the news with Evelyn Tongwane. Just as is is taking over just after the 9 o'clock news. I'll see you on Monday. Have yourselves a lovely weekend.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Thanks, Pasi. The top story is an unconfirmed number of people killed outside Louis-Trichardt, and residents of Kucha municipality urged to evacuate. Good evening. The N1 road is still closed north of Louis-Trichardt in Limpopo following a crash between a bus